Well, we're right in the middle of summer barbecue season, and of course, folks are snacking their way through summer with their picnics and time at the beach and so forth. I want to clear up some myths for you, though, this morning, because fat is all the discussion when we're talking about nutrition. Good fats, bad fats. And if you're one of those people that assumes just all fat is bad, got some good news for you this morning. J.J. Virgin is here, fitness and nutrition expert, television host. We're going to talk about your show, Freaky Eaters, here in just a couple seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, you say the show that just won't go away, because there's plenty of freaky eaters out there.
There's actually little kids doing parodies of it on YouTube, being me.
Cute. Sincerest form of flattery. Imitation. Good fat versus bad fat. Let's start with the fact that there is such a thing.
Yes, and that's an important point, because for a lot of people they just go, okay, I'm just going to cut the fat altogether. Right. And we need fat. We need fat to burn fat. We need fat for satiety. In terms of weight loss, when you eat fat, it helps you stay fuller longer. So it's critical for that. It also carries your fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, K.
Right.
We already talked about D, so it's really important. It's really important for your brain. Our brain's fat, 50% or more fat, so important for your brain, and hair, skin, and nails.
Now, fat, when you're exercising, too, I've always heard it helps kind of stoke the engine.
Well,
it helps heat up the metabolism if you do it right.
Not just when you're exercising. We don't want to be sugar burners. So when you exercise, you should really be using sugar because you should be working out hard. Different subject, but ideally all day long you're burning more fat for fuel, right?
Perfect.
So it's going to help you, and it's very neutral. Like some of the foods we eat might raise insulin and make you store fat, but fat doesn't do that. But again, it's all about the type of fat you eat.
Let's go through them now. Let's give folks examples. I'm just, you know,
You're on the bad side.
I'm a dork. I can tell down here at this end.
Gee,
the donuts, the hot dogs, probably bad. All the stuff I had yesterday.
That's why I did it. I was like, here, 4th of July.
Yes.
You know?
That's pretty much it.
So,
okay.
And
so
you know,
bacon bad, really?
Huh.
Come on, JJ.
Well, but here's the issue with them. It's really about you are what you eat ate. So for a lot of things like hot dogs and sausage and bacon, it's that we're getting these bad fats because we're feeding the cows and pigs corn and we're making it pro-inflammatory. So that's the issue there. It's this very pro-inflammatory.
I'm glad to hear that inflammatory discussion, because you would have no way of knowing, and you know, unless you were here in town watching the show all the time. We talk about that a lot with some of our other experts. And the things that we eat that tend to cause inflammation in the body. You know, these doctors can come in and they can look at me, and if my eyes are puffy, they can say,
like, "You
"Ooh,
had gluten."
Exactly right."
Yes.
And they know, and they can
Yes.
tell. So that is really a hot topic these days. So let's talk about the good fats here, because again, I do like all this junk food stuff on occasion.
And I mean, on occasion, if it was once a month, it's not going to do anything
But I love
to you.
all the stuff that you brought that is
Isn't
good
great?
fat.
And that's the whole thing. It's like, this is healthy and it tastes good. And I'm going to point out a couple. I was trying to bring things. I mean, we all know that fish is good for you. And, and we talked about wild salmon. It's awesome, rich in omega-3s. And everybody knows avocados are great.
Now, the wild salmon, I just want to point out quickly, you can get these in these vacuum packs. You can travel with it.
Yes, I travel with this.
And so when folks say, well, you know, I'm going someplace I don't really, you know, have a choice.
To have the candy bar. It's like, no, let's see, this or this.
You're right. This travels actually even better, because that will melt in your car.
Yes,
and avocados, we love our guacamole here. What's the bad thing we put in it, though?
In guacamole?
In guacamole. Do we put too much sour cream in it?
You don't put sour cream in guacamole. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Like, it's avocados and salsa.
Okay.
And garlic.
Okay.
That's it. Maybe
yes,
a little sea salt. Okay. But I want to point out.
See the guns on her. Give me a shot of that. Yeah, you don't want to mess with her. She knows what she's talking about.
Yeah, don't you put that sour cream in it.
Okay. All right.
So,
I have heard coconut oil is the hot thing going right now.
It is. This burns fat. It's antibacterial, antiviral, and the MCTs in here, medium chain triglycerides, go right into fat burning. So when you talked about fat stoking your metabolism, it's here. And this is another thing I travel with. The these little boxes of coconut milk, I make my smoothies.
And again, this stuff I have heard from so many nutritionists now. I've had some folks even tell me, and I don't know if you'd go this far, you can take this coconut oil, if you just take a spoonful of it in the morning, right off the spoon, and eat it, it actually helps stoke your metabolism.
You could. That seems icky. I mean, I'd rather put it in my smoothie.
But you could do it.
Personally, but you could do that. You absolutely
it's that good
could,
for
and you should be doing it. It's also great for your skin, so you can rub it on your skin too. So it's a good moisturizer.
All right. So coconut oil and the coconut milk.
Coconut milk travel with these great in a smoothie. Here's one I bet no one's heard of, and this is actually Malaysian Palm Fruit Oil. This is one of the most amazing oils worldwide, and it's kind of a secret here in the U.S. Look at how beautiful this color is.
Is it true that sometimes if something really looks rich and bold and everything, it is?
It is.
If it's a natural
yes.
product?
Well, this is actually 15 times higher in carotenoids than carrots. It's got beautiful, it's the best source for tocotrienols and for carotenoids.
So what would you take this on? Or
well, what you do with this is trans fat free naturally, and you can cook at a high heat with it. Same with coconut oil. So you can use this in salads, you can use it to roast your vegetables, anything. I cook with it. So anything I would use other oils for, I use this instead. I mean, it's amazing, and it's also, let's see if I can say it, sustainably produced. So you're not depleting crops.
Beautiful.
So,
and
yes.
I know, again, nuts, the cashews,
I
the
know,
almonds
we all
are
know,
great
but
for
this
you.
is not a serving is really the point here. This is a serving, right? Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
All right.
that's
And then finally, flaxseed?
well, this is chia.
Chia,
It's in a little flax container. I tricked you. But I wanted to bring chia because a lot of people don't know about it yet. We've kind of gotten out there with flax. But the great thing about chia, especially if you're traveling, is you don't have to grind it. You know how you have to grind flax?
So you can put that stuff right on just about
This is amazing in a smoothie because it kind of plumps up your smoothie. So I
Very
love
nice.
to have that in smoothies. Just throw it on everything.
Your website's one of the easiest ones in the world to find. It's jjvirgin.com. jjvirgin.com.
Spelled like it sounds.
Just like it sounds, easy to find. Thanks so much for coming in today. It's
Always
great to see
fun.
you.
Thank
yeah,
you.
come back anytime. And
Yeah, those are going
bad
away.
side.
Those
Okay.
are getting trashed.
up next, if you're watching your waistline, and you better be after this segment, that doesn't mean you can't enjoy your